Good morning and welcome to the Crawford County Commissioners Work Session for January 19th, 2022. We'll start with the District Attorney.
Good morning.
Morning, Paul.
Morning, Paula.
I'm here to request for the District Attorney's Office the purchase of a laptop. The quoted price is $1,018.24.
Okay, any questions?
No.
Nope.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
The Pathonetary, Gina will be handling that.
Yes, Pathonetary is requesting to approve the association dues in the amount of $625.
Okay, thank you. Veteran Services.
Morning,
Morning,
Tony.
Morning, Tony.
I'm here requesting to ratify the purchase of 14,832 American flags for the cemeteries at a cost of $9,999.76.
Okay, thank you for getting ahead of that so you for being supply issues. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Tony.
Thanks.
Crawford County Sheriff.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Dave.
I'm here to seek approval for purchasing ammunition for 2023 and totaling $8,413.22. We just received a couple weeks ago, the rest of our 2020 ammunition. And we ordered, in 2021, we ordered for this year, and this is for 2023. So we're missing a year, basically. So.
Okay,
So just a question, is this just the order? Because we haven't budgeted anything
Right.
for 23 yet, so we actually,
The prices are supposed to go up substantially in
Right.
February, so I wanted to lock in the price.
right, and that's great. I just wonder, are we paying for it this year?
No, we'll be paying
We
for
still
it in
won't be paying for it until next year.
In 2023.
Okay,
But
all right.
yeah,
Just
we-
wanted to be clear,
yeah.
yep, thank you.
thank you, Dave.
Thanks,
Thank
Dave.
you.
Crawford County Courts.
Good morning.
Morning,
Morning.
Heidi.
Alrighty.
Seeking approval of a resolution for the sale of a Diamante Stenowriter by Stenograph, serial number Z07571. We also have a resolution to approve the sale of a Diamante Stenowriter by Stenograph, serial number Z07659.
Okay, thank you. Public Safety.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Greg.
Morning, Greg.
I'm just requesting to approve a renewal of our license with Very Auto for our CAD keyboard and screen capture software. It's a Northern Tier Coalition cost split between all of our participating agencies. Our share is $542.87 payable to Elk County.
Okay,
And we're looking to get your approval for a grant from PEMA in the amount of $603.30 pages for work-related preparation for our next generation 911.
so that was for $603, 30 pages. Wow. Impressive. Thank you.
Thank you.
Assessment.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Mr. Galvo.
I come to you with two items on the agenda. The first is the approval of the Vision Government Solutions Maintenance Agreement this year for $10,326. It was in the 22 budget. And also for another extra full Landex license with retirement of Cindy Haas up in my office. We're redistributing duties and cross-training. So this will allow us to be able to process UPI applications. And that also had put in the 22 budget.
Okay, any questions for Joe?
No.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
Clerk of Courts.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Morning,
Patty.
Patty.
I'm here requesting to approve payment of my association dues for the Register of Wills and Clerk of Courts in the amount of $625, and the same for my PA State Association fees for the Pathonetary and Clerk of Courts office for $625.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Register and Recorder. Morning, Beth.
I'm here requesting approval for the payment of the 2022 Register of Wills and Clerk of Orphans Court Association membership dues in the amount of $625. This is a budgeted item, and also to approve payment of the 2022 Pennsylvania Recorder of Deeds Association membership dues in the amount of $625. This is also a budgeted item.
Okay, thank you, Beth.
Thanks.
Thank you.
APO? Oh, you have a question?
No, okay,
No.
so both offices
Yes.
are doing the exact same things? Okay. They're just both the exact same,
Right.
so,
It's just
all right.
that's what the association is called, Register
Okay.
and Orphans Court. So
I've only done this 6 other times. I should remember that from year to year, but Just caught me this time.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Adult probation,
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Trevor.
Morning, Trevor.
Requesting to pay the invoice in the amount of $3,400 for 2022 for the live scan maintenance fee to the Pennsylvania Chiefs Police Association. This is for the machine that's housed in the sheriff's office that we fingerprint and do our sex registry for when they're sentenced. So,
okay,
that is only 9 to 5 maintenance as well. That's not 24/7. So
okay,
the maintenance has to happen during the day. And next thing I'm here for is requesting to approve and pay the invoice in the amount of $14,370 for the annual fees to our AP management systems for our licenses, mobile licenses, collection reminders, tech support, text reminders, and just our general data service that we receive from AP.
okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Trevor.
IT?
Good morning, Commissioner.
Morning, Tim.
Tim.
IT is here to request the approval to purchase the maintenance and battery replacement for the courthouse UPS from Nationwide Power for $4,740.36.
Okay,
And we're also requesting to ratify the following register and recorder assessment office move invoices totaling $3,294.87. This was changed because the last item on the list didn't include shipping, so I added shipping to it. You want me to read okay, so
The
the
total.
data cabling, 9,000 feet from Height Meyer Electric for $2,506.14.
Okay.
The network patch cables from Show Me Cables for $160.67.
okay,
The data cable network ports, connections, wall plates from Amazon for $605.82. And then the 15-foot switch power cable from Amazon for $24.24.
okay. Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Correctional facility?
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Jack.
Morning, Jack.
Before I cover items A and B, I'd like to give a brief description and justification for what I'm asking for. At the jail, we currently have 2 cells in medical, 2 cells in booking, and 12 cells in the SHU, which is a special housing unit, which are utilized as quarantine cells. CDC guidelines and best practice require all new commits to be quarantined for a period of at least 5 days upon commitment. Without the wickets, which is what I'm asking for, staff must fully open the door to provide meals, administer medication, and other tasks requiring access. Every time this occurs, quarantine is compromised. Obviously, due to COVID, this could be easily transferred to staff and other inmates. In addition, if this pandemic would ever cease, would ever go away, these cells are commonly used for inmates with mental and behavior issues, and it also a need for increased safety and security provided by the wickets of these cells. So with item A, I'm requesting for the purchase of 16 Folger cell door food passes, commonly known as wickets. The wickets will be purchased from Craftmaster Hardware at the cost of $19,782. Item B is requesting the approval for the installation of the 16 cell door passes, commonly known as wickets. Installation by Rademacher Industrials for $5,104. Requesting both items, A and B, to be funded through the PCOMP grant.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Thanks for that.
Thank you for your work on that.
I think it's a
Jack.
great project for the grant, so.
Thanks. Item C, requesting approval for purchase of electrostatic disinfectant sprayer from DeSantis Solutions at the cost of $864. Currently, we're buying cans and cans and cans. This will enable us to buy it in bulk at a cheaper price.
Yep, no problem. Any questions for Jack? Thank you.
Thanks.
Juvenile,
We didn't talk about the ARPA funding, or is that where it's actually
yes.
coming from? That's the request.
Yes, I would like to.
yeah, we can bring it up. I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
he just sneaks it in at the bottom like that.
Yeah, that's like,
He says new police cruiser, ARPA funding. He does it all the time.
whoa.
Juvenile probation?
Squeeze that in.
Thank you, Jack.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Holly.
Morning,
Morning,
Howard.
Holly.
I have 3 items on the agenda. The first is to request a repair to the roof to replace the 15-inch field seam on the river roof. It's been leaking. They did a temporary fix, but then gave an estimate to do a permanent fix in the amount of $1,294. This quote is from Northwestern Roofing Company, and they specialize in the rubber roofs.
Okay,
The next item is to purchase five new BI Incorporated 2020 RF cellular house arrest units. Our current equipment is obsolete this year. We do have approval through needs-based to do this as a preventative measure. The units are priced at $2,100. It includes the ankle transmitter, 12-month warranty, first-year telco fees, transmitter straps, and security clips. The 5 units would have a total price of $10,500.
Okay.
And then the third item is to purchase 2 point-blank level 2 concealable bulletproof vests for the remaining 2 officers in our department. Each vest costs $572.11 for a total of $1,144.22, and the half of the cost would be funded by the bulletproof program through the Department of Justice.
Okay.
Cost to our department's $572.11 after that.
Any questions for Holly? No. Thank you.
Thanks, Holly.
Crawford County Care Center, I'll handle this for Tanya today. She's requesting to ratify the Nurses Aid Training Clinical Agreement with HBA. Also requesting to ratify the purchase of a room divider from Builders Hardware to be paid from county ARPA funds. And this is the divider between the cafeteria, which used to be functional but now isn't. We'll be able to delineate both sides of the cafeteria for use. And then also requesting to approve to create 1 per diem chaplain position at the same rate as the per diem activities aid of $10.50 an hour. Okay. Crawford County Planning?
Morning, Commissioners.
You look
Morning,
down.
Zach.
Thanks. Requesting to ratify a payment for an invoice to Pictometry Connect for renewal of our online licenses. This is $3,300, and it is budgeted.
Okay.
Then we also are asking for approval for payment of an invoice to CATA for $283.50 for the December travel expenses associated with our CDBG program that is funding a rural family and workforce transit effort. And then the final item is approval of a subrecipient agreement with Economic Progress Alliance of Crawford County for the former Ray Street lumber property environmental phase 2 project. We had already approved the funding. This is the subrecipient agreement to make sure everything's in place.
Okay, thank you. Any questions for Zach?
No.
Thank you.
Thanks, Zach.
Crawford County Maintenance?
Morning, Mark.
Good morning.
Morning, Mark.
Asking approval to ratify the reimbursement for printing fees to Brian Noah. This is to Star Image Products. He had to get some prints made, and it made sense for him to send them to a printing company down where he's at, print them out so he didn't have to drive up here and print them here. Since then, we've set up an account at Star Imaging.
This is different than what we did last week? It's an additional one, okay.
Asking to ratify approval to purchase sidewalk salt from DeSantis for $1,421 for here at the courthouse.
Okay.
Asking to ratify approval to pay Scobell Company to repair a pump at the Old Quality Living Center for $1,088.75.
Okay.
Asking approval to ratify paying Scobell Company to repair the boilers here at the courthouse for $589.50.
Okay.
Asking approval to pay, hire Rave Environmental Systems to replace 2 relief valves at the Renewed Life Haven for $1,178, and that'll be paid for with the retained revenue at Human Services.
Okay.
Asking to ratify approval of pay an invoice for the courthouse invoices for the courthouse remodeling project, registering quarters remodel in the amount of $1,771.36.
Okay.
Asking to ratify approval to pay invoice for a courthouse remodeling project, the new Commissioners Conference Room in the amount of $64.94.
$69.94.
$69.94.
Okay. Any other questions for Mark? Thank you.
Thanks.
Human Services? You should know how to start off on a good foot with us.
Oh, don't I?
Yeah.
This is an easy one.
We like
The
it.
first one is, I'm requesting approval to ratify the payment to Center for Family Services for the delivery of ERAP 1 services for the period 12/6 to 1/4/22. Total cost, $195,602.56, with no cost to the county, all paid with ERAP funds.
Okay.
And the second is I'm requesting approval for reappointment of 4 of our advisory board members. They all would carry the term 1/1/22 to 12/31/24. And that would be for Steve Bridger, Gary DeSantis, Dr. Umberto Dorda, and Bill Lilly.
I'm gonna give Commissioner Soft a chance to say, did you advertise or anything?
No, this board I know well,
Okay.
and they wish they had a
Yes,
waiting list
I know.
of people who wanted to serve.
Actually, we have 2 openings, and I have a new one coming,
good.
so we're
Good.
getting there.
Good, good.
Yeah. So the third item is requesting approval for a new advisory board member. Her name is Amber Geiger, and she would be appointed to a term ending 12/31/24. She's a local business owner who is a lifelong Crawford County resident. She's a graduate of Maplewood Junior Senior High School and Great Lakes Institute of Technology, and she's been involved in volunteer community activities and is interested in being on the board with a focus on community awareness and improvement.
It's good you mentioned Maplewood High School, that's good, you really worked good for two commissioners.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay. And the last item, I'm requesting approval for an MHIDEI contract fiscal year 21-22 for Community Counseling Center of Mercer County. This contract is for outpatient services at the Jamestown schools. The contract maximum of $9,274.60 will cover up to 5 Crawford County youths to receive a mental health assessment and 16 units of therapy. The contract's rates are the same as those set by Beacon that were effective 10/1/21.
Okay, any questions for Sue?
No.
Thank you, Sue.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
Human Resources, look at the timing.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
Brittany.
Morning, Brittany.
I'm requesting to approve the 2022 shirt membership dues at a cost of $877.
Okay, any questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Finance,
Good morning.
good morning, Stephanie.
For your approval, I have requisitions totaling $273,015.14. The first 3 are to the city of Meadville. The first one is for the live scan and C-PIN maintenance fee, invoice number 3293, in the amount of $4,000. That comes from commissions maintenance agreements. The second is for the 2022 John Holt, that must have been the autocorrect, pistol range fees, invoice number 3308, in the amount of $2,000. That comes from the adult probation rentals and leases. The third is for the 2022 juror parking, invoice number 3299, in the amount of $2,000 from the Court of Common Pleas court costs. Fourth is for the Northwest Commission. It's the 2022 county dues in the amount of $5,512. That comes from the Commissions Association dues. Next, we have the CCAP 2022 dues, invoice number INV 052038, in the amount of $14,990. That also comes from the Commissions Association dues. Next, we have the Active Aging 2022 budgeted allocation request, and that is for $8,000, and that comes from Human Services contributions. Next, we have Port Meadville Airport, their 2022 budgeted allocation in the amount of $40,000. That comes from airport's contributions. Meadville Medical Center, it is for their MRI safe ventilator in the amount of $47,486. That will be paid from the American Rescue Plan Act dollars. The next is to HSBG/EI. It's the 2021 match due fiscal year 2021-22 quarter 1 in the amount of $54,602.44. And that comes from the MHMR block grant. Next is the HSBG 2021 match due. It's fiscal year 2020-2021 quarter 4 in the amount of $92,552.64. Also comes from the MHMR block grant. Next, we have the retirement home TV. It's the January 2022 television service, invoice number 143771, in the amount of $1,272.06. That comes from the Care Center television cable. And finally, the ABCO fire protection for the base hood and duct cleaning, invoice number 434050, in the amount of $600, and that comes from Care Center maintenance inspections.
Any questions for Stephanie?
Yes, the medical center one, that's what we had projected the cost would be, but the invoice is actually ended at 46,811, right? The 47,486 is actually, I think, 46,811.
Let me look here,
Isn't that
just
what
to
we?
double check.
I don't remember the
That sounds
top of my
right
head.
from what you and I
Yeah.
looked at last night. I think it was just a little less.
Mhm. On the spreadsheet, it had 47,486, but the invoice backup to it that we received.
46,811, okay, I
Yep.
need to correct that to 46,811.22. Thank you.
Mhm.
Any other questions for Stephanie? Voter services.
The voters is requesting to approve the Dominion invoice in the amount of $6,500, and this is for 4 days of on-site support for election.
Okay, and then commissioners.
Commissioners, I have just an Act 14 notification from James O. Marburger for a permit renewal application for single resident sewage treatment plant located in Maine.
Okay, so the upcoming events, we have a full session on the 26th, work session February 2nd, followed by another full session and work session through February. Any public comment? Commissioner comments? Commissioner Weiderspan.
I'd like to just encourage everybody, I think everybody should know now, I think it's been pretty well publicized, the free testing up the fairground. Please go ahead and take advantage of that. I was up there yesterday and it moved through very quickly. I was like eight vehicles back in 15, 20 minutes. I was in and out, and I appreciate Tribune and everyone else has helped get that word out there, and just take advantage. I think there was 170 plus, two tested yesterday. They can do up to 450, so please take advantage of it. Our maintenance crew did a great job opening up the fairgrounds from all the snow we had this past weekend. It's easy to get in and out, so please take advantage of it.
Thank you. Commissioner Saw?
I would just encourage people to be careful out there. I mean, all the road crews have been working around the clock to move snow, but it's been a tough task, and I see people just flying down the road. The roads are already narrowed because there's no place to move some of the snow. And I know that side mirrors are gonna get taken out and all that kind of thing, so just slow down a little bit till they have more opportunity to clean the roads.
Thank you. The only thing I'll add is I continue to praise the committee, the Rescue Plan Committee, all of its members to work through all the details of spending this money that we have. I think, as you can see with the medical center, those are opportunities for us to partner with community members, mitigate the effort of COVID. That's what the extra MRI ventilator was, an ask from the hospital. And those are just one of many different things we've done with the rescue plan dollars, and I'm certainly proud that we continue to trudge forward with those decisions we have to make, and hope we can continue to commit money to good projects in the county. So with that being said, we will see you next week.